Boom. Okay,
Okay,
we're rolling.
awesome.
Let me do the snap as well, because I'm cool like you. Okay. Welcome everybody. Today is Shepherd Multiverse episode 3, and today I'm joined by the co-creator of Shepherd Multiverse, Mikey McKieran.
Hey,
Mikey, what's up?
nothing much. Obviously still COVID season, but trying to make the best of it.
Yeah. And what was your morning like today? Walk me through what happened when you woke up.
I woke up, morning bathroom routine, and no breakfast.
No breakfast.
No breakfast.
So you must be hungry.
I'll probably start to get hungry probably by the end of this podcast, yeah.
Okay, so we'll try to keep you in the podcast for as long as possible.
Okay.
Just so that you don't eat. We're trying to starve you here. That's what we try to do here.
Well, I wouldn't be a real artist if I wasn't starving, now would I?
Ooh, okay. So, first of all, do you want to give a few, I guess, plugs for what you're doing right now? I know you just released a card game, and you and the band are probably writing some new songs. So let
Okay,
me hear it.
so Class Division, the card game that I'm working on with Daniel, that will be coming out very soon. It's in pre-order right now.
Okay.
So I don't know when this podcast will come out, but if it's still in pre-order, it will be coming out soon. The band is in the process of working on a music video while being all split up in different locations. So that's sort of new for me because I'm very used to sort of recording with the entire band. So it's definitely a new process to be recording separately. And we also have a new single, a new Blue Psyche single in the works. That's about it, I guess, in terms of the big projects.
Well, you guys have been busy. I mean, it wasn't too long ago that you just released, what was it?
So the third single we released, Cadaver, came out, I believe, right on New Year's Eve.
Oh, okay, right on New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that wasn't too long ago.
It wasn't. We try to any free time we have to be working on something. So pretty much right after that single was done, Thomas had pretty much started writing this new song and pitched it to the band, and we were like, yeah, let's start working on it. And then we just give it the old Blue Psyche process. So guitar tracks, send it over to Nate. Of course, all of this is done remotely, which is, again, a new experience since we're not going to be going to studios anytime soon. So we kind of have to set up our own studios inside of where we're staying.
That's really cool how you have to work hard to produce the music, but you actually have to work hard to keep it at like a good quality production level as well. So like everybody has to have their own studio. You have to make sure all the files are being sent over in their original formats and things like that. So
exactly. In fact, sometimes we don't even send the files in the original formats. We sort of have to play around with that and make the best of what we have. But I think that's what contributes to the Blue Psyche sound, is just the way that we sort of all put our different, I guess, styles in mixing into the song, let alone, I guess, just the style of play as well. So it's a combination between the style of play and the style of mixing that we do separately that I think makes up the Blue Psyche sound. And then, of course, we have influences in Pink Floyd and Black Sabbath. But yeah, it's a unique experience. But I'd say it's worth it in the end to know that we've actually made this while not recording together, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's definitely really impressive because I don't think many people are doing this right now. So huge props to you guys. Like,
thank you. On behalf of the band, thank you.
Okay, so now we'll just do a little introduction to Mikey.
Okay.
Hopefully I hit this on the nail on the head, but we'll see what happens.
Sure.
He's an artist, right? Living, breathing, consuming art every day, all the time. Mikey just hits the gas pedal and does everything he can to bring his visions to fruition. So I've known Mikey for a long time, about as long as I've known Gav, but we were never really in the same circle, and it was up until, I guess, grade 12 that it was the first time I worked with him on a new project or something like that. And over the years, I've just had nothing but positive experiences with him. So he's driven, hardworking, and the band members say that he has the best style. And
Oh, goodness.
upon reflection, Michael, I have to agree with them. So thanks for coming on the show.
No problem. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, well, we're going to start it off with our first game, right?
Okay.
So
Yep.
This is the tried and true rapid fire response.
Okay, rapid fire response.
So this game is called Rapid Fire Response. The rules are simple. Answer as many questions as you can in 66 seconds. Okay, let me get a timer here.
I'll try not to incriminate
on
myself.
I didn't make the questions too spicy like
Okay,
I did
okay.
with Gav. So you'll be all right. So just follow all the directions,
Okay.
if there are any,
Okay,
and answer all the questions as truthfully as possible.
sounds good.
Okay, let me 66 seconds. And are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, start. What do you usually think about in the shower?
Art ideas.
What is the coolest dance move that you can do?
The white bob.
Okay. What's something you think people don't talk about enough that should get more attention?
Victorian era novels.
Oh, cool. Do you ever expect to throw out your huge container of cheese balls?
Don't have one.
Oh, you threw it out already?
Oh, are you referring to that one? Yes, no, it's done. Unless it's
Okay,
we might still
what
have
is
it.
the most important characteristic about a person to you?
Personality.
Okay. Where would you hide if a coroner walked in on you licking dead people's feet?
Why didn't you season it better?
Ooh. What is your biggest artistic influence?
In terms of visual art, Jean-Michel Basquiat.
Send a message to the viewers at home using telepathy. Okay, that's our time. Nice, Michael. Pretty good.
Thank you.
Pretty good. Oh, there's one question I do want to ask still, even though we didn't get to it.
Okay.
What is it about Shepherd Avenue that made you want to include it in our collective name?
So it's the Shepherd Young intersection, I would say specifically.
Okay.
But it just seems like a I guess a fusion of so many different I guess commercial hubs and venues. It feels like I feel a sense of community just walking around that neighborhood. And I do know that in terms of where Gav and I started when we formed the collective, we were sort of linked by Shepherd. And I would say it also has a really nice ring to it as well.
That's true.
So it just seemed like a good fit.
Cool. And speaking of starting out with Gav, how did you start out with art? Like, what was I asked this question to Gav. What was the earliest memory that you have of doing something that's creative that you loved?
I used to really like drawing with like Crayola markers on dot matrix printer paper.
Matrix paper. What's that?
So dot matrix paper it's designed for the dot matrix printer, and it comes in a long spool, and the spool has on the sides of it there are, I guess, maybe like ribbons, I guess you could say, with holes in it, and that was what was put on the feed, or that's what they would use to feed the paper. And so you could also rip that on the end. But the important part about the paper was that there's each sheet was sort of stuck together by a perforation so that you could rip off the page afterwards. But if you didn't rip off the page, you'd have a long sheet of paper. And what I used to do, I guess, as a kid when I was very young, is I really like drawing fish. Like fish as in... You know,
I rate it. Fish are cool.
All sorts of fish. And I would draw them in Crayola markers. And I would just like I'd take the roll and I'd expand it out really long, and I would just keep drawing until finally it was like, okay,
That's
this is
cool.
too big. So I think I was drawing at an early age.
And that's what sparked your love for being an artist.
Yeah, I definitely liked all forms of art, but I don't think I started making art in earnest until probably the end portion of high school.
Mm.
That's when I started
Okay.
really realizing that this is something that I want to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I mean, art definitely helped me a lot through high school. I found it very therapeutic. And yeah, I used to draw all the time as a kid. I used to draw all the time during high school. Even in math class, it would be doodles and doodles.
Well, I remember you printing off stickers of some of your drawings in high school and like giving them out to people and like pasting them all over the walls and
Oh
stuff.
yes, that was a whole ordeal. If you want, I can elaborate on it.
Uh, if you don't want to, it's okay. We can. I have another question that we can move on to.
I mean, I'm fine to do it if you think people want to hear about that.
Sure. I mean, like, what gave you the idea that like made you want to print those stickers and hand them out and stuff?
Well, the story behind the stickers is, for those who don't know, is probably around, I think it was in grade 10. I mean, I all through end of middle school up early into high school, I was really big into street art and just the concept of um, creating icons through art and through public exposure. And so I noticed one day that there's a Dollarama near Shepherd and Young.
Yeah.
And they had these
in the Empress. Yeah.
Yes, and they had these stickers that were like blank. Like there's a brand called Avery. I mean, they weren't of the same quality of Avery, but they were decent stickers. And I figured out that you could actually feed it through the printer if you got the printing settings correct in terms of the measurements. Yeah. And so I made a Photoshop template, and then I was like, okay, well, let's see what I can sort of put on the design. So I came up with these like these little doodles that I draw, and I started putting them on the stickers. And I realized that it's like, yeah, I could print these, and I thought it was interesting. So I printed off a couple, and I started giving them to my friends, and I was like, look, I made stickers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it started getting to the point where they would start handing out other stickers. So I would give them a bunch, and then they would give their friends a bunch, and then they would give their friends a bunch.
Cool.
And before you know it, everyone just started having the stickers,
stickers. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was cool.
And of course, in high school, everyone is, I guess we're creative in the sense of how we use them. So of course we started putting them on lockers, because I mean, putting stickers on lockers is no problem. It's a locker. And then that started turning into walls, and before you know it, there were just stickers everywhere.
Yeah, that was really cool. I remember like just walking through the halls, and like every corner I went through, it was like there was a sticker stuck somewhere, and I had one on my phone too, and I was like, I can't escape this. I can't escape. But it was sick.
Yeah.
Well, in my free time during the pandemic, I've been, I guess, just trying to keep busy, and I'm doing some, I guess, what did I say, screenwriting? Not for anything massive, but just like a few short skits and films that I want to do when
That's cool.
the pandemic is over. And I know that you are also interested in film, and in grade 12 we did a short film together where you directed it. It was super fun. I want to know if you're working on anything in that sort of sector into film.
Okay, so I have some ideas for films that I'd like to pursue once the vaccine comes out, and once people can start going out and socializing again, or going back to a somewhat relative state of normal. I mean, I guess what I'm working on right now in terms of film would just be the Blue Psyche music video, which is great to start, I mean, editing and working on a project like that again.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
been a while since we made a film, and you're referencing the film Butter for those who don't know, which is a film that I made with Ben and Tyra, who's another Shepherd artist, and she's an actress as well. And
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was so
well, I'm
good.
glad. And I'd say it was fairly successful in the screenings as well. I knew it made people uncomfortable, and it's always interesting to see your film have an effect like that on people.
Yeah, the gruesome parts really got them.
Yeah.
They weren't expecting the oozing and the retching of the stuff. Just gross.
But since then, I mean, that was probably around 2019, and then after that, I don't think I've really made any films until
Yeah,
about
I was
now.
just asking for general ideas of
Yeah.
like things that may come up, but that sounds good.
I did do one with John Luca, though. Actually, we did a small music video. But in terms of myself, in terms of writing,
yeah, I remember that.
yeah, I do have a couple planned. Yeah.
Okay, sick. Well, we're gonna get onto our second game here.
Okay.
Okay, so this game is based off of NVIDIA's Gauguin AI landscape generator. And what we're going to do is on India.com, we're going to... There's different landmarks here, I guess, wonders of the world,
Okay.
that we're going to have to try and recreate within this generator.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to show each other pictures of our creation.
Okay.
And we're going to have to guess what we tried to, I guess, recreate. So on this random name picker, we're going to... Do you need a password to get this name picker?
No, I have it open right now. So just click wheel to spin.
Yeah, it's just click to spin. So if you want to click, we'll count down from 3, and then we're going to get our pick, and then we're going to start creating it in NVIDIA's Gauguin generator. Okay.
3, 2, 1, click.
All right, let's see. Don't tell me what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
So then
you got yours?
Yeah, so I go to the NVIDIA
generator, and make sure you click the box at the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
Okay.
Click on the bottom of the screen.
It says check this box if you agree to the terms and conditions.
Oh, I see. So click this, and then...
And we can start drawing. So there's different things here. So building, ground, landscape, and plants.
Mm-hmm.
And so you just sort of build up your landmark or wonder of the world.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to start with a huge hill. I don't know about you, but...
This is fascinating.
Is yours going to be hard to guess?
I think you can get it. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm sort of doing here. But I think I got it.
Yeah, you pick a setting, and then you start drawing on the...
And it will generate that, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it'll generate that after when you click the little arrow square box.
Okay. Now, what's the difference between like the blue and the sort of turquoise?
So the top part is
the very light
the sky.
turquoise.
Yeah, the lighter turquoise
closer,
is the sky.
Blue. Okay.
And the line is the horizon, and then the blue is would be water if you just left it. But you can also put like land on top of that.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
Oh, actually, I don't want that. Yeah. I was thinking we were gonna do like smaller objects with this, but I tried it out and it was too hard to do, so I'm not gonna do that.
I think we got this. I think this is fine. Okay. Let's see. Don't know if you're gonna guess this though, because
I really hope this works out as I'm envisioning it. If not, it's gonna suck, I think.
I am not even close here. I'm just trying to get all the major sort of
Yeah, things in
details so
it.
that you can see it, like kind of see what it is.
Just know that not everything is gonna. It's not gonna probably look very.
Yeah, I
good.
figured.
But we'll see. We'll see. It may turn out amazing. You never know.
So if I just leave the teal color, or the not teal, the turquoisey baby blue, then it'll make that sky?
Yeah, it'll make that sky. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, this is the tough part. Oh my god.
Now, will it actually be able to guess what the image is?
I don't think so. So we're gonna have to try our best here.
Okay.
Oh my god. I don't know if I like this. Let's Do you think you got this one in the bag, or what?
I don't know. I think it looks okay. Let's see here. To be fair, mine is I would say an easier photo.
Okay.
Out of them, I think. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but I definitely think it could be recognized, geometrically speaking.
Okay. Well, I think you're giving me hints here, so I think we'll stop with that.
That's probably for the best.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and generate mine.
Sure, I'll do the same. I'm pretty much good to go, I'd say. So do I click the arrow?
Yeah, you click the arrow, and
okay.
I guess we'll see what happens.
Should we count down or just click it?
I just clicked it.
Okay.
Oh. Are you happy with yours?
It's not.
Oh, it's not generating?
No, it's not bad. I definitely think that
I'm gonna improve it a little bit. I'm gonna improve mine.
Oh, so you can regenerate.
Well, you can
regenerate the image.
Just draw on the image where you were drawing before, and then you can regenerate it again.
Okay. Fascinating. Yeah, definitely. I gotta get rid of the water. Oops. Shit. Okay.
So I stumbled upon this generator when I was watching like YouTube videos. Some guy made like a 3D video out of this using screenshots.
Damn.
It blew me away. It looks so cool. I can send you the link after, but it's just mind-blowing.
Okay, sure.
Let's see. Oh, okay. I'll definitely take this over what I did before. Oh my god, this is so much better. Okay.
Okay, you know what? I'll take mine as well.
Okay, and do you know how to take a screenshot, right?
Yeah. I'll just print the screen, go into Paint.
Shift S.
Windows Shift S, thank you.
Yeah, and then you click on the image at the bottom, copy, and then we can paste it in Discord. Alright, I uploaded mine.
Okay, hold on a second here.
I'm scared, dude.
It's all good.
I'm excited to see yours. So, do you think we should be able to refer to the original list of names?
Yeah, probably for the best, because I'm not gonna know. What was it? Control Shift S again?
No, it's the Windows key, Shift S.
Okay, thank you.
And yeah, we should drag or something.
Okay.
We can refer to the list. Yeah, let's do it.
So I'm just gonna say, or what's this here?
So there should be a copy option. It looks like two pieces of paper beside each
Oh,
other.
yes, I see. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. I'm an old Windows 7 boy, so I'm used
Okay.
to the print screen paint.
Did you just get Windows 10? Is that why?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'd say both are very good attempts at recreating what it is.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let's.
I don't think I need the list. That's my perspective, but mine may be harder to guess. So you can refer to the list.
Okay, I have my. Wait, do I? Hold on a second. Yeah. Okay, I have my guess.
Okay.
Yep, I'm good to go.
Do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Are you the Great Wall of China?
No.
Damn.
Oh. Okay. I think mine. I can guess yours. Is it the Colosseum?
No.
What? Okay, I think I have to refer to the list then. What the heck? Oh my god.
Can we second guess?
Yeah, we're gonna second guess. I'm just gonna take another look at yours. I thought I had that. Oh. Okay, I got a second guess.
I got a second guess as well.
Okay, go for it.
Are you Christ the Redeemer?
Yeah, that's me. So
Okay.
I tried to get like Brazil at the bottom, and then the ocean there.
Yeah.
And then the pathway up to the statue.
It was so what I like once I saw the object that you've created in the top right, I was like, okay, this looks like some sort of statue.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Christ the Redeemer.
Sick. Okay. I'm probably gonna. Oh, actually, no. I think I'm gonna change my guess. It's the. Okay, it's the Chichen Itza.
Yes.
Okay, sick. I got it because you put the lines, so it's like the stairs. That's good. That's a good detail. Yeah. Okay. Sick. Dope. So yeah, that's the Gauguin generator. I mean, it does a lot better stuff than that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, ours is basically for the purpose of just like messing around. But if you some people use like computer programs, and it actually maps out all the pixels in the general area of that square, and they make really cool images. It's really sick, actually.
Damn.
And it looks all realistic, which is crazy. NVIDIA is doing some nuts stuff right now. I'm telling you that.
Oh, NVIDIA is, I would say, the top or one of the top in terms of graphics, and in terms of just experimenting with video and images.
True. Sick. So I don't want to keep you too much longer, but we can go for another 5-10 minutes if you want.
Sure. Yeah. Ask away.
Okay. What are you up to right now, like during quarantine? I mean, we've been trying to plan this podcast for a while, and it's now finally fallen into the hands of online sinkhole.
Yeah, we wanted to do it in person. I think it would have looked. I mean, yeah, would have been better in person. It would have
looked better, but yeah, I mean, the lockdowns. What are you gonna do? It's better to keep everybody safe.
Yeah.
I mean, I just saw some video of some guy in BC who's being like choked out because he wasn't wearing a mask in some sort of store.
Damn.
They just won't stop. I mean, you would think it's common sense that a mask protects things flying out of your mouth.
Yeah.
And they're just like, no, dude, I don't want to wear it. Like, I'm a alpha male, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get killed by the disease. And it's like, it's not you we're worried about.
It's for other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's unfortunate.
But yeah, I think we made the right decision to do it online. I mean, this is fine. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, same here. But to answer your question about what I've been, I guess, doing in quarantine besides the band and Shepherd, I've been painting a lot.
Cool.
So I recently finished a really big painting. It was about 5 by 4 feet.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's massive. That's massive.
I know. And that's 5 on the height, so that's like up to my chin.
Damn.
What
What
but
was your
there's it's
inspiration
just
for it?
in terms of the scale, I guess I really just like painting on big canvases because there's something about the canvas being so large that I guess it's almost like this weird it's almost inspirational in a weird way
You
because
have more
it's like look at
freedom.
all exactly because you're not
Yeah.
confined to the small space and I'm a person who really likes to paint big.
Mm-hmm.
So even on a small space I'll make bigger sort of style paintings. But yeah, the inspiration for it was I had an idea for a painting about two lovers who were sort of lying next to each other or just next to each other or kneeling next to each other. And I wanted to incorporate the forms of anatomy in there as well.
Cool.
Because I'm really big into sort of biology, anatomy, not on like the super scientific level. It's not like I can give you specific cells that make up a piece of flesh, but
Yeah.
just in terms of like art and humans as art and anatomy, I'm very inspired by, I guess, just anatomy. So I knew that I wanted to do something with that.
Well, I mean, this sort of sounds like a recurring theme now. So in Butter, we were focusing on the skin, and then
Yep.
now we're focusing on like the human anatomy. That's pretty sick.
And I mean, it's not from a gruesome level either. It's not to shock. I think it's more to bring the beauty of humans and the way our bodies work rather than as a method of shocking people. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, in Butter, the skin wasn't just there for the shock. It also represented like
There's a metaphorical
reason for it. It's not
exactly.
just for the shock.
Yeah.
Well, I've always been interested in painting. I just never like gone out and done it. If I was to want to like paint, what would you give advice for like a beginner or something? Where should I start?
So the main ones when people usually think of painting, I think they think of two main forms of the style or the medium, and that would be acrylic and oil. So acrylic is going to be cheaper than oil. It's going to require less knowledge of just the basic chemistry of the paints, because when you're dealing with oil now, it's a different sort of drying process. Yeah, it's a different drying process than acrylic. Acrylic, I believe, I don't know if this is 100%, but it's like plastic based. And so acrylic is going to dry, assuming you're not adding any other mediums to the acrylic, you'll probably have something touch dry in a couple hours. Compared to oil paints where you might have a painting that won't be touch dry until like 2 weeks later.
Wow.
Just the nature of the what it's made up of. The painting medium
would be the way to start, because I don't think I'm at that level yet where I was like would be like super happy with something and be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna wait 2 weeks and then I'll see what it's like.
Well, what you can do as well is, and this is what I do, is I like to speed up the process a bit by adding a painting medium. And so, not sponsored or anything, but Winsor Newton's liquid, I believe it's called. I might be wrong.
You mix that in with the oil paint?
You mix that in with the oil paint, and what it does is A, it changes the texture of the paint, and B, it allows for any sort of drying conditions as well. So it speeds up the drying, slows down the drying. And so I like using it because I can take that 1 week and I can bring that down to about a day and a half, which is nice because I still have the time to work with the brush and the paint or my hands in that day period. So I can sort of be I can be slow about it. I don't have to rush because unlike acrylic, if you're just using acrylic straight out of a tube, any sort of cheap acrylic, it's going to be drying in like 20 minutes, right? So blending is going to be difficult. At the same time as well, you might want to add a painting medium to get certain impasto looks. Or if you're going to be painting alla prima, which is wet on wet. So you're not allowing the layers to dry. That's what Bob Ross does. He paints alla prima, I believe. The painting mediums are great because they can change the sort of chemistry or the nature of the paint. And that's why I like oil paint, is I like to do a little bit at a time. In fact, sometimes I paint like multiple paintings at the same time. So I'll start working on one section, and then once I grow bored or I think that's what I like about it, I'll move on to the next painting.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, I think maybe I would start with maybe a large canvas, just because I would like the therapeutic aspect of what you said, the freedom on the canvas, and just being able to do what I want. So maybe I'll do a painting and show it to you, and then you can tell me what you think.
For sure. You can hang it up in the podcast room.
Oh, true. I can hang it up in here. Well, Michael, I think we'll end it here.
Okay.
I have to go. I got to get out of this room. So I'm glad you were able to come on the show, and we were able to do the podcast.
Thanks for having me. I enjoy doing it. I'd love to be on again at some point.
Sick. Hey, are there any final plugs that you want to do? You can just like look at your cameras and just go for it, you know?
Final plugs, I would say the band is working on new material. Music video, expect that soon. Song, new single, expect that soon. That's about it, I'd say.
Watch out for the game on the website.
Yes, and Class Division as well. That'll be coming out very soon as well. And Gav and I at some point will be making tutorial videos as well, and creating new content for that. So
sick.
Yeah, lots going on. And of course, Shepherd Multiverse. We're just a collective of artists trying to make good art. So
yeah, go ahead, join us. Send in. Do we still have the join?
Yep. We're always looking for new members, Canadians preferably.
Mm-hmm.
Go
on shepherdmultiverse.ca, hit the join button, tell us a little bit about yourself, and we'll get going, I guess.
Yeah.
Drop the mic. Thank you so much for tuning into the show and supporting the channel if you did. I really appreciate anyone who watches. Michael really appreciates anyone who watches. So have a great day and make sure to explore the multiverse. Thanks, guys. Peace.